In the shadows of the Boston bombings, a highly controversial bill known as the Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protection Act, or CISPA, recently passed the U.S. House. According to rights advocates, CISPA allows companies to spy on communications and give its users personal information to the federal government.
The idea that they can get a hold of financial information, medical information, emails, other personal information about a person is just outrageous. It's simply outrageous. There's no justification whatsoever.
The online hacktivist group Anonymous called on major websites to black out on Monday in protest against the bill, as well as to raise awareness of its privacy violations. Proponents state CISPA would protect against cyber attacks, guarding customers' personal information in the hands of online companies with the help of the government. But for several internet privacy, civil liberties, and small government advocacy groups, the potential for abusing the vaguely worded legislation is great. Others argue CISPA will help in the capture of terrorists and prevent attacks like those in Boston from taking place. But according to libertarian advocate Carla Howell, the government has failed in the past in stopping attacks when it had information on the attackers.
The FBI had extensive knowledge of the attackers involved in 9/11 that they did not act on. They had lots of money and lots of information, and they failed to act. Giving them more information, more power and more money is not the solution because they don't use it well.
Steps toward decreased online privacy have been taking place in the past years. Two notorious bills known as SOPA and PIPA would have granted the federal government broad powers in curbing freedom of speech online, but were stopped due to massive online opposition against them.
There's been, especially in the last 15 years or so, a push to invade our privacy. It's been going on a long time, but it's been particularly bad in the last 10, 15 years with the passage of the Patriot Act, revisions, expansions of the Patriot Act, n.d.a.a, and now CISPA. It's insane.
CISPA was first proposed in 2011 but was dropped. The 2013 bill will most likely see some modification if it is to become law, as the White House has threatened not to sign the current version. Marjan Asi, Press TV, Washington.